if you were to go back and look at the financial credits of Crockett during the time that the high top was open, and how many buildings, how many businesses were sustained during that time, they could rearrange. They could rearrange and learn something from those days. You know, certain things true came through that shouldn't have been, but a lot of that also contributed. You know what I'm saying? Everything contributed.
Yeah. It was all finance. It was all economics at the end of the day. I mean, it was economic things going on, like you said, and that's the thing though, man, is that sometimes things go away and they close or whatever. Then there's no revitalization of it, if you will, right? Like it just closed and then that's it. You know, if it didn't work, you didn't like the element that was around or whatever produced, then no problem. As a community, then improve that aspect of it, right? Because it's right, man. It's right for improvement, you know, because again, you have something that's a staple of the community that brought people together, you know, and again, when you bring people together, it's going to be good, it's going to be bad, but at the same time, it was more good than bad. So you just be able to contribute something to society, give people something to do. It don't necessarily have to be a club. It can be whatever, man. Just simply saying that, you know, people want stuff to do. They want to get out and entertain themselves as adults. Right, to have something to do because you do work hard and you grind all week long. You want to just kick back and just relax for a few minutes with some other people that you know, and just have a good time for a little bit and have a good venue to do that, you know, over there. Because think about it, everybody in that area may not be able to get out to the loop, you know, so you want to be able to just, accommodate, your situation, accommodate your area. So, I don't know, man. That's just my opinion of it, my brother. But, we talk. There's a lot of other small line things we talking about.
Hey, you made some valid points that I used to make to everybody. People used to ask me all the time, why do people come to the high top before they go to the Jolly Joy? And I used to tell them it was no apparent reason because they could really just come and start getting their feeling on earlier. Because, back then we didn't stay open until 2 o'clock in the morning. Back then it was straight 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock on Fridays, 12 o'clock on Wednesdays, 12 o'clock on Sundays, and it was 1 o'clock on Saturday.
1 o'clock on Saturday, yes, sir. And then daylight savings time, you get that other hour in.
Really, though, you know what I'm saying?
Feel like it's daylight savings time weekend, get that other hour. Pour me another one up, Duck.
And that used to be the funniest time of the year for me because I always hold off until I knew it's getting close to the time for the time to go back and really just start jamming hard.
Mm-hmm. No, you got some more time.
Yeah. So here comes Nadine at the end of the night. So you just going to play what you want to play when you want to play it, how you want to play it. Huh? I said, did you get up off that door, Nadine, and start charging people? She said, did you stop playing any music? I said, well, I guess we had a good night.
Yeah. So y'all had a mutual understanding. I ain't going to say nothing. You ain't going to say nothing. Just let it go.
I figured she was tired or something. They had looked up one while they held her dance. She was swirling. I said, well, she dances at the door. She takes up money at the door, and you cannot get by her.
You know what I remember so much, man, about that club, though, man. A lot of smiling faces, man. It was just a lot of laughter, though, man. A lot of good times in there, man. A lot of smiling faces because you can't pack a place like that often, and you don't have a good time, right? You know what I'm saying? Though? So people came, like I said, to actually have a good time. So I distinctly remember that, though, man. The older, younger people, they were just in great moods, man. For the most part, everybody around there was in a great mood just to have a good time and go home and chill. Do whatever you do after the club closed. But at the same time, though, man, people got together, man, and just really just smile and just enjoy it for what it was, man. And that's the beauty of just the sense of community, man. You know, the sense of community, and that's what I want. I want that back, man. I want that city to have that back. I want those people to have that back. You know what I mean, though, because we have to have that. We have to have that community effort, man. We see every other race, man, do it. We see every other race do it properly, man. Getting this community, you know, together and realizing that they are their brothers and sisters keeper. They really are. When you go to an Asian neighborhood, it looks a certain way. You go to a white and Caucasian neighborhood, it looks a certain way. When you go to the African American neighborhood, what does it consistently look like? That has to change, man. You know, that concept has to change.
I mean, you know, if you go back in time and think about it, we were greeters. You know what I'm saying? And we would greet anybody with a smile, handshake, females get hugs, you know. And they were respectable back. It was respectable. It was a respect factor back then that you gave that type of love. So like for me, I became a people person to where I knew I may have to be at work at 9 o'clock. But I'm here at 7 o'clock. I'm talking to Lula Bell, over here talking to Cousin Willie, you know, shooting pool with Mr. Balls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're chopping it up.
You floating around with a good vibe and giving people good moments. People don't do that no more. Yeah. Now you see the DJ when he comes. He set up his music, and he started playing music. The only time he pretty much leave out back there when he goes to the restroom, or he looking at his cell phone.
Not a lot of interaction with the people at all.
That's right. See, back then, I used to go to DJ booth and would pull a woman on the dance floor and dance with her long enough for me to know that this song finna go off. I need to go back here and change this song.
Having a good time, man. Having a good time. Enjoying another day. Enjoying life, man, for what it is, because, you know, this thing's not promised, man. So you have to really just take everything you can out of a day, man. Just like I said, just let your hair down, man, and just enjoy it for a while, man. Just enjoy what you know, being here, being alive.
You know, before they came up with psychiatrists, DJs used to be some of the best people to talk to.
Yep. DJs and bartenders, right?
DJs and bartenders. The only thing about being at the bartender, is you got some other people sitting there listening to you. But if you're in a DJ booth and it's just you and that person, and you open up and confide to that person, and, you know what I'm saying, that person confide in you, y'all both, you know, uplift each other. You look up 15, 20 minutes later, that person's got to dance in a circle by themselves. They don't need nobody else. You know what I'm saying? They got their feeling.
Feeling good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling good about life and their choices.
Nowadays, you go to the club now, the dude is dancing with the dude.
Yes.
I be grinding on the dudes and all of that. Let me say that like that, because some of these cats will get it twisted because they think they have to do in the kid and play routine, trying to cover up. But I'm just saying, you know, back in the days, it used to be when it was time to play some slow music, we turned the lights down low.
Grab your lady.
You know what I'm saying? You grab your lady. You can grab your lady because 9 times out of 10, it's a bunch of them in there, and ain't a whole bunch of you in there. So you
know what though, man? I don't know, man. I guess I had to grow into my slow dance layer because they told me no a whole lot. Like I don't want to dance.
It's okay.
That's all right. Yeah. And like you go with me, I just want to dance.
I didn't even ask women. Most time it was a bully thing. I just walked up and grabbed them.
Okay, that's how you do. So I was too nice with it then, huh? That's what it was. I should have just grabbed them.
I was living eccentric, you know what I'm saying? Like, and especially because I would see stuff like, you can see a man trying to talk to a woman, she's not interested in him at all. But yet still he's there pounding her time and time again over and over. And she can't enjoy her night. She's like looking for, you know, Savior.
You come with your cape flying in.
Looking for one of them Captain Savers. So,
you coming in with your cape.
Yeah, I would keep game like this though, and I would make guys mad because I walk up to the girl without hesitation, without even asking, can you come dance with me on this song, and just grab her by the arm and pull her to the dance floor. And 9 times out of 10, you know what the woman will tell you?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ooh, he is getting on my nerves.
they trying to follow that $2 investment. I bought you a drink. I'm standing here talking to you all night. I'm gonna get my money worth.
I used to tell them, y'all pay $2 to get in the club. Yeah, so I want y'all up in there tripping. You ain't paying $2 to get in here. So if you don't hear something you don't want to hear, or you hear something you don't want to hear, you ain't pay for $2.
Tip the DJ. You want some special requests, get some of the special dollars.
No, I used to have some nice tippers from out of town, really.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I mean, your hometown people, they're not going to do it. I used to have guys that would come in the club, and if I was DJing, they would give me an extra $100 just here. Put this in your pocket. We're going to have a good time tonight. Okay, we sure will. You just made the night a whole lot prettier.
Say appreciate you.
Yeah, somebody else might slide in. They don't know what's done happen with the other person. Slide you another $50. You know what I'm saying? And you might get this other person here to slide in. They slide you $100, and you might get this girl slide you $25. For the night up, which you got about $600-700 that people done slid you to make them feel good.
Yeah, I have them sliding all around that floor, too.
Hey, it got so bad that when Crockett went from the 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock curfew, and they changed it to 2 o'clock, because at that point, they were trying to shut down Jolly Joy. So they were allowing all clubs to stay open until 2 a.m. in the morning. I was always hard-headed.
Go past the time.
I was always hard-headed. And the thing about it was, I had gripped them, the owners had my back to the point to where we can't get in trouble for sitting up in here while you playing music. He just playing music. Ain't nobody got nothing to drink. We ain't doing nothing. We ain't selling nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody buying nothing. What law we breaking? It's a private club. They want to stay in here all night. They can stay in here all night. They done paid for their night.
Mm-hmm. That's good, though, man. Ownership had your back like that, though, so it wasn't no issue like, being thrown up under the bus or nothing like that. It was united front, though, man. United front. That's what you need.
Yeah, but, these owners now, man, if some of them had a mind, they would have some hellified business ventures.
It's a lot of, it ain't over yet, man. It ain't over yet. See, like mine's like yours, mine and other people, man, that's from that city, man, that town, that really has some great connections, though, man. I see a lot of great things coming to the city, though, man. I don't know why, but that vision just keeps coming to my mind, man.
Most definitely.
I see a lot of growth.
I see a lot of it this summer. I see a lot of it coming through this summer, for sure, for the kids, from somebody that they wouldn't expect to even, know anything about them, There's going to be a lot of kids upset because they feel like they got a chance to miss out on it. They had to grow up without anything.
That's all right. They can bring their kids.
Yeah, but the internet. But I always said if I brought something to Crockett, I want to bring something educational.
Yeah.
That's going to teach you how to continuously make it, whether they say you're making it or you're not. and it's totally different from music. I mean, I've used music as a crutch all my life. That's all I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's just like them slaves. You tell find an old person to say something about picking cotton.
That's all they know.
You know what I'm saying? And quiet as kept, there's still some of them out here that ain't as